and welcome to another Ninja Bill Reviews, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformer, Bumblebee, Cyberverse Adventures, Warrior Class Fusion, Mace Megatron, and there he is, and it's a cool toy. It suffers a lot of problems. Look, if you're an adult collector, this probably isn't for you, but I'm telling you, I do like aspects of this toy. I really enjoy it. One of my Christmas gifts, and that just adds to my liking it. And you know, I'm one of the few in our YouTube social circle that actually does collect and enjoy the Cyberverse figures, and that's okay if other people don't get me wrong. You know, everybody has their different tastes, and that's totally cool. But you know, I appreciate these toys for what they are, because ultimately that's what they all are. It doesn't matter if it's Studio Series, the main line, Cyberverse, what, it's toys. So moving on, we'll take a look at that packaging real quick, and then we'll get back to him. So I'll move him off to the side, get him out of there. This is the packaging, and I'm going to raise up my camera. There we go. And this is the packaging. Has a nice image in there of Megatron, nice Decepticon symbol. Hey, that looks familiar. Let's see, it says Transformers, Bumblebee, Cyberverse Adventures. You got Transformers up the side. Again, that nice Decepticon logo. I dig that. I dig how it, on the reverse side, it has that, anyway, on Cyberverse. So the Cyberverse started that trend, you know, of having the logos prominently on the card back right there. And, you know, having something on the back of it when you turn it around. I seriously dig that. I don't know why. But anyway, got that nice background. It says Fusion Mace Megatron going on right there. And there he is slinging it around like he just don't care. Pretty cool. And you got Action Attackers. That's what the subline is. The Action Attackers. He's a warrior class. Stuff's on the bottom. On the back, once again, you have the Fusion Mace. There you go. And it takes 8 steps to go to either mode. Picture of Bumblebee there. That's it for the packaging. Also comes with a set of instructions. And this is them right here. This is it, rather. No English skills today, apparently. And this is it. Demonstrates how you can use that gimmick. And this figure really suffers from the gimmick. There are the instructions to tell you how to transform this guy. He's really simple. And that's it for the instructions. And we will get back to him. And look, it's up to you whether you like these toys or not. You know, I appreciate them for what they are. And it's pretty cool. You got some nice head sculpt going on there. There he is. Could do with a bit more paint. But otherwise, that's pretty much Megatron's head right there. You got that pink going on for that Energon lights or whatever going on there. Straighten that out. Let's go ahead and get this up, and I'll demonstrate how that works off in a minute there. There we go. You got this big old cannon. It's a dual fusion cannon. I kind of like this idea. I would have liked it if this was removable, but you can see there's a pin in there that stops it from coming off. You know, I could always try to remove that, but I'm not sure that's a peg on this side of it. I think it's just a pin, so I probably wouldn't be able to reattach it to the figure, which is a shame. But I do like that cannon. You know, I'd like to use it on some other Megatron figures, but it is a pretty nice looking cannon. Just not for this guy. I mean, it doesn't look quite... I think a single barrel would have... and slightly shorter would have been nice. It just... for some reason, it doesn't fit this toy. I don't know how else... It's just me, though. But anyway, it looks pretty good. Got some reds going on there and there. Red on the inside there. That's more for tank mode. Same with that. Reds there and there. Here it is from the side. Here it is from the back. So, here it is from the bottom. So, pretty cool. And he does have this gimmick. And we'll talk about it right now. Basically what it is, you see this lever right here. You swing that down. And let's see if you can see that again. You have a lever right here to push to pull that up into place, and it locks it into place. And once again, we'll zoom out a bit here, and you use this to unlock it. It's, wow, that actually stayed for a change. Usually that flops right back down. There you go. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, it kind of locks up in that position. I did not know that. And then you swing it around. Swing it around. Whee! There you go. And, you know, pop Transformers in the head. Down, 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 down. Get down. There you go. Hey, why not? Anyway, for articulation, this does go up only so far. Nothing at the wrist, obviously, because of this. No elbow, no out whatsoever. You do got this kind of out, if you want to call that articulation. Once again, there's a lever back here to pull that up. On this side, you got all the way around. You do have an elbow at 90 degrees. Yeah, 90 degrees. We'll call it 90. And no waist articulation. He does have a forward kick, does have a backward kick, and he this thing is just, the gimmick, it suffers from the gimmick so much in this toy. Anyway, you do have a 90-degree bend at that knee. No up or down, no tilt, so it's kind of, you know, molded at a slight A stance. So, you know, it is what it is. And again, it just really suffers from this gimmick. It does. And there's no way to lock this so you can just move this forward for like a pose or anything. It just, like, I don't know. It just, I thought maybe if you turn this some way, you know, you could lock it in so it stays. But no, it always pops out, and it is what it is. You know, it's cool. So anyway, let's get down to transformation. I've talked for about 7 minutes so far about just the robot mode. It's not much really to it. It does look pretty good, I will say that. All things considered, it does look pretty good, but as an adult collector, I'm disappointed it doesn't have more articulation. You know, wrist articulation would have been nice here. Removing that would have been nice and be able to put it on. Anyway, so transformation is really simple. You're going to want to pull that one out, pull that one out. Now, you do have an up. I forgot to mention, you do have an up on that, but it doesn't really serve you all that well. You know, it doesn't. Anyway, pull back on that. What's going to happen is you're going to swing this up into position right here. Make sure that is locked in. You're going to make sure that arm is straight. Swing that cannon around so it's just like that. Move that shoulder down, move it, and there is a port right there, that red peg right there, and you are going to peg that into position. Again, keeping that arm straight seems to be a problem. And there you have that, and this came out. There you go. So, now you're going to come in here, and you're going to pop that out. There's a tab on the inside. Pop that out. There's a tab on the inside. You can see it right there. And a slot. Swing that around. Now mine has a problem of coming off sometimes, but it's supposed to lock into position like that. There's a small thoop, and you do the same thing with this side. There you go. You can hear that. Then what you're going to do is on this joint right here, you swing it back. Swing it back. There is a tab right there. That slot right there. Tab there. Slot there. And you slot that into position, if it'll let you. And then, oh, I goofed. I goofed. I hate it when I goof because you have to alright, I'm back. I forgotten I had to fix something on here, and because of that I'd forgotten to adjust something on here real quick, as this joint was really loose, so I put some stuff in there to tighten it up, and because of it, it didn't rotate correctly that it should be. Before I had it backwards, I had these rotated up this way. I had to loosen it up so I could rotate it the right way, which is that way. And then when you fold these on that joint right there, you'll see that tab right there, that slot right there. You're going to see a slot that is right there, which will go into that tab right there, all at the same time. So fold this back. Make sure you tab that in, just like so, and then this will slot in right up there, just like so. And that's how that's supposed to look. Do the same thing on the other side. This joint still loose is pretty tight. All right, boom. Slot that in. There we go. And this is him in his hover tank mode, and it's okay. It's blatantly a robot folded up. See his hands right back there. There's his thighs and his, legs going on right there. Nothing to cover it up. Still pretty good. Got some molded details going on through there. And unlike a lot of the Megatrons in the Cyberverse line, you don't have any rotation there, but you do have some up on that because of the way this works. You do have some up and down on that cannon at least. So it's pretty good. I mean, from a distance, it ain't bad. A great distance. There we go. Yep, that doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look too bad. So, but it is what it is. And Crimson Raptors was listening to this, he'd be like, is what it is. Anyway, this has been my look at Transformers, Bumblebee, Cyberverse Adventures, Warrior Class, Fusion Mace, Megatron. And, it's a pretty good figure for what it is. Yes, there could have been a lot of improvements. If you want a good Cyberverse Megatron, you go get this guy. You go get the deluxe version, because I think this is the best version that we've gotten from the Cyberverse line of Megatron. I like the Ultra Megatron because of its huge, bulky, mammoth tank-looking thing, but I think this is probably the best representation in Cyberverse. This isn't bad either. It is a nice toy. I mean, for what it is, and I'm sure lots of children would really, really love it. It's a good Megatron for them. And, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Make sure to check out my playlist. Click that subscribe button if you've not already. Click the bell icon to stay up to date on all my videos. And above everything else, be good to each other.